Okay, so I'm not gonna be spending too much of my time doing this indoors because this is gonna produce carbon monoxide, which is not good to have indoors. So the first part I'm gonna do indoors just so I can keep from having this gold go flying everywhere. And that's not recommended. Don't do anything you see me doing in this video without, well, actually, yeah, just don't do it, anything you see, unless you're doing it because you've read up on it yourself and deemed it to be safe. And I will already state that what I'm doing right now is not safe, but yeah, let's just continue this video. I'm trying to get it done quickly because I'm too dumb to edit at the moment, and doing everything in one take is just seeming to suit my style better. Okay, so there we go. All that is in there. That is 5 grams and 1/10, 5.1 of a gram. So, okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lit up because we're already well into the way. Let me move that out of the way. And like I said, we're just going to melt this in here because it's gonna be a lot easier. So what I've done is I have gotten this wet, which is a little bit of water, and it was borax and the gold flake, or gold foils, if you will, that I put in here. And I showed that in a part 1 that I did right before this video, so it should be easy to find if you just go underneath and look for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this done in time. This might have to just be its own whole video, now that I'm thinking about it. The little things we learn as we're going along. But so now this, the reason I'm doing it like that, I'm going to hit the lock on my thing so I can pick this up. But the reason I did it like this was so that, oh hell, now I completely forgot whatever I was getting ready to say. Look away for 1 second, turn around, forgot what I was talking about. Well, yeah, no, I've done lost it, y'all. Sorry about that. I might not have to switch potatoes. This is working a lot better now that I know it's going to work from the first part. And since I have more gold in here, I think it's seeming to work a lot better. Yeah, that was what I was wanting to do, though, is get it melted down in here. Because I used this potato yesterday to melt down the little pieces I showed in the last short. And just trying to make sure, like I already said, that I didn't let it fly everywhere. This part really just takes a lot longer than they show in other videos, or that I felt they've shown. They make it look so easy, I guess, because, like, to them it is. Like I said, I already feel like it's easier just having done it one time. This is my second time ever doing it in a way where I hope it's going to work at the end, but I'm pretty sure it will because I got it to work one time and I saw where I was maybe messing up. But yeah, it's just little things, like they don't tell you that you're going to be sitting here for 15 fucking minutes with a torch, and that you kind of just have to figure out how far you need to get in on it. Like, are you needing to stay out this far? Is this where the best amount of heat is for the localized point you're trying to heat up? Or is it right up on it, And it's just like, it really is just kind of you have to just figure it out as you go. But it is not a fast thing. And I'm going to turn this off real quick because I need to get this turned around just a little bit. Maybe see if I can't hit some of these little pieces together. Where's my pick for doing that at? These for a second will be movable enough to do this. Kind of get it stuck together. Yeah, this is definitely about to be a actual whole, probably a 10-minute video. I'm gonna try not to let it be that long, but we'll see. We'll see if I can achieve that. I don't have high hopes at the moment. What I really don't want to happen is, you can see this potato is pretty there's a lot of potato missing on the inside of that, and I only did part of that myself. Part of it is just from it literally just cooking and coming out of there. I'm a little bit not exactly sure where my gold ends. I think it's right there. So I'm just gonna let that part stay there because I don't want gold so dense that I'm afraid it's gonna try to drop through the bottom of the potato if I let it go too much farther. Anyway, all right, let's get that started back up. Oh, damn, I didn't turn it off. Let's maybe not do that yet. Now we gotta wait a second. Fan it out a little bit through here. Scared for girl. You know, I'm up to something sketchy over here. All right. Okay, that's as much of it as I feel like is safe to do in here. I need to get the doors opened up and get outside for a moment. Already got it melted down pretty good though, as y'all can see. Anyway, like I said, I'm one take wheelie over here, so I'm gonna have to open up this door right quick and take y'all out here with me. Let's see if we can't do this real fast. Okay. Alrighty. Relocated. honest, I don't think that this worked this time. If it did go together, I'm going to be extremely surprised. Alright, I've got to cut this video short so it stops wasting battery. I'll figure out some way to edit the end result in here.